guys, welcome back to the Mickelson Racing channel. We are out here at Brainerd International Raceway. We just got to the track. It's just before noon. Test and tune is just about to start. We are here for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the whole weekend. Impala is out of the trailer, nice and dirty. Hopefully my amazing girlfriend will wash that up for us. Look how dirty it is. So, test and tune has started. We got a tech in. We got to go get our tech cards, then we'll stage this thing up for some testing. And it's, like I said, it's almost noon, and we got a jackpot gambler race at 3:30. So hopefully we can get 2 or 3 test hits in before that gambler race, and we'll be there to get started. So I'll check back with you while I'm warming up the car. This thing is dirty as all heck, so we got to get this thing cleaned up. But let's go get some tech cards. How about that? Checked in, passed all the tech, we are certified, ready to go race. We're going to go back to the trailer here, put some fresh gas in, warm the car up, get everything ready to go make a hit. Hopefully we make a hit within the next 20 minutes or so. We'll get back with you. Alright folks, we are in the lanes, pulling into the burnout box right now. We'll see what bolts I may or may not have forgotten to tighten up, but I'm pretty confident that went well. It felt really nice. Oh, we got a bunch of gravel on the return road. Wow. That was gross. All that rubber on my tires is just stuck. Ugh. Alright, what do we got, guys? We got 032 light. We can see a little bit of an improvement there. 166, 60 foot. 4.7 on the 8. No, I'm sorry. 4.7 on the 330. 7.4 on the 8. We did the 1,000 foot in 9.7 and quarter mile 1167 at 114.9 mile an hour. And we weigh 3,865 pounds. We're going to pull into the burnout box here in a couple seconds. Head up for our second pass. Just a time trial. went back on the button in a risk to be late. So because it was just a time trial, I let it fly, but I know I slipped off the button. The car seemed to run a lot better on that pass. We must have blew all the cobwebs out of it. Got the spark plugs all cleaned up. Definitely picked up some time on the 8th. Our quarter mile, 11:60 with a 5 at 115 miles per hour. We picked up some really great time on that pass. The car was running a lot better, so that definitely helped. We'll have to go check the weather and see if it cools down, but we're going to get some fresh gas. I think our next round will be the gambler race, so we got to get right into it. Race time, guys. We are in eliminations. I got booted to the right lane, which is all right with me. We're gonna run tight, dial safe. The guy we're running is about a second faster, so see how it goes. Heading into the burnout box right now. On the tree. Wow, I wasn't even that late on the tree, guys. I mean, I was, but not terrible. I had a 068 light, which it is pretty bad, but I thought I was way worse. The guy was racing at a 015 light, so he got me by 50 miles right there. That's where it came to. Wow! Check out this time slip. I'm gonna park the car and I'll read it to you guys. We dialed a, what did we dial? 1161 and we ran an 11:55, breaking out by a lot. The other guy dialed a 62 and went a 60, so he broke out by less, therefore he won. He also beat me to the finish line though, because I had such a terrible light. He beat me to the finish line by 13 thousandths, but because yeah, that was just a bad run. The weather changed so much. We went 11:55 at 115.9 miles an hour, which the last run was 11:61 with an 8 at 115. So we really picked up some time, but we're out of eliminations for today. We still got Saturday and Sunday. We can still test today if we want. So on to the next one. Well, folks, we made the call to quit testing and tuning for the day. We did make 4 hits. Yeah, we made 4 hits. The car was doing really well. It's just me on the button that needs some work. So we're gonna save the car and we'll do some little practice treeing in the trailer tonight. And we'll be well rested and ready to go for tomorrow. So we're gonna pull the car back in the trailer. We're gonna call it a day, eat some supper, take a shower, chillax. We're gonna hit her hard tomorrow. So let's pull this thing in the trailer and say goodnight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, YouTube. Saturday morning. We got cars running down the track, not our class though, so we're okay. We're probably gonna be on the track within an hour. So we gotta get this car warmed up, jack it up, get the rear tires spinning, get the engine running, transmission fluid, everything's gonna be nice and warm. That way the car is more consistent. So we're gonna get started on that while Pro is running, and then when Super Pro is called, we'll be ready to go. So let's start this cold beast after a night of relaxation. Ah! Nothing like thunder in the morning. We sound good today, real good today. Great weather for racing. We're gonna go hit the track. Oh, what a beautiful morning it is. Sunny, calm, dry. Cars are running great. So here's a story. We're running one time trial, which is a pass we're gonna make right now, and then straight into eliminations for Saturday. We are in the lanes. We are next up to go into the burnout box. We're gonna hit our time trial and see where we're at. God, I'm excited. What a beautiful day. It's gonna go really well. like running your race car, your slow race car on such a beautiful day. We're gonna go run over our plywood bridge here on the return road. Better than gravel. With a 6 in the 8th mile, 1170 with a 0 on the quarter mile at 115.9 mile an hour. Mile an hour is the same, but we lost ET because our 60 foot was low. We're gonna go check the weather, record some data. We'll get back for the next pass. Guys, we've been sitting and staging for a couple hours. We had oil down on the track and it is getting hot. Our first pass was 65 degrees and now here our second pass it is 79 degrees. The humidity has gone down though, so that makes dialing the car really hard. I see a lot of people slowing down like 4 numbers, 5 numbers, 6 numbers. So that's really difficult. We just got placed next to a S10 pickup truck that's running a little over a second faster than I am, and we're gonna dial 2 numbers slower and hope that that's gonna get us through to the end here. But we're about 3 cars away from the burnout box, so I'll get back with you when we're in there. Heading into the burnout box now. First round of elimination. Oh boy, am I nervous. Come on. 11:48 on the tree, which I thought I did a lot better than that. Clearly I did not. We dialed at 11:72 and we ran at 11:81. That's why he caught me. We ran way slow. Way slow. .169 on the 60 foot. Looks like that's where we probably lost it. Our mile an hour is also down to 114.0. So we lost mile an hour also. This weather, dialing the car in this weather is really challenging. Either way, if I would have dialed up to a 74, which I was debating dialing 1172, I was debating dialing up to a 74. That only would have gained us 2 numbers, and we ran an 1181 with a 6, so that wouldn't have got us anywhere. He dialed a 52 and he ran a 63, so he ran way off his dial in too. But that's racing. We're out here having fun, learning, running the car. There should be another race later on in the afternoon. We're gonna try to catch that. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a couple hours. Well guys, we've sat around. It's now 4 o'clock and we're gonna make a time trial for a gambler race this afternoon. We put our 50 bucks in, we get to do another race for the pot. So that's pretty cool. How many cars we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cars. So that's not a bad turnout. We're in the staging lanes. We're about 6 cars away from getting into the burnout box, so we'll catch back with you when we get there. All right, we are in the burnout box. Try this again. Drag. Just a time trial. hot, guys. I cannot even describe it. 011 on the tree. 1.727 60 foot. 4.8330. 7.52 in the 8th. 1176 in the quarter mile at 116 miles an hour. So we lost it all in the 60 foot. 172. That's crazy. It's hot. Now we have a better idea what we're going to dial the car at here for next round. 176 with a 0, so we're probably going to dial a 7.5 and just let it ride. I think that's going to be the game plan here. Let's go look at some data and we'll get back with you guys for the next round. All right, guys, we got booted to the right lane. All right, folks, I said I was late on the tree. Well, I was. 061 light. Just don't know. I was just not as amped that time, I guess. 170 60 foot. Seems to be the theme of the day. And 1171. Wow. We both broke out. I broke out worse. He dialed a 97 and ran to 96. I dialed a 75 and ran a 71. So I broke out by more, but he also beat me to the line. So there's that, because my light was bad and his was not as bad. So that's it. That's Saturday is a wrap. We first round lost in our eliminations of Super Pro, and we first round lost in our eliminations of the Gambler. So first round loser all day on Saturday, but on the bright side, we had some fun. We got the car out, we got to run it down the track 4 times today. So what a blast that is. We don't have to win every time. So we're gonna go ahead and put the car away for the night, and we'll have it out tomorrow, Sunday, for another day of racing Super Pro here at Brainerd International Raceway. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday. It is like noon, 11:30 anyway. Late start. Somebody hit the timing light on the starting line last night with their golf cart while they were joyriding, so they had to spend a couple hours fixing that. So it was 11:30. We just got called to the staging lanes. We're gonna go ahead and warm up the car. We got the rear end jacked up. We're gonna put her into high gear and get the tires spinning so we get the oil warm, coolant warm, trans fluid warm, rear end fluid warm. We want all those things warm, stay consistent. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. crisp than yesterday. Yesterday was a little muggy, a little hot. And I'm looking at the track right now, and it looks like we got an oil down. We got a car out there in the middle of the track. We got the scrubber out there. We got about a half a dozen track officials walking the track. So we got an oil down. That's cool. Well, at least the car's warm. We are going to wait until they get this oil down cleaned up, because there's no sense in sitting in the staging lanes for longer than we have to. So once they get this oil down cleaned up, we'll head up to the staging lanes. We'll get ready to race. We'll see you guys up there. It is 1 o'clock on Sunday. We're about to make our first time trial. We're 2 cars away from the burnout box. Got a little bit of a headwind today. It is cooler out, so the car should run a little bit better. So cool out, it's hard to keep the car warm. I'm struggling to keep it at 170 degrees. I know a lot of people are the opposite, but this car is so hard to warm up and keep it warm. Got a really nice cooling system. That Champion radiator and electric fans are really nice, especially on hot days. All right, here we go. Gotta get better. I gotta get in the 20s on that. Our 60-foot 166, so a little bit better than yesterday. And then our mile an hour started falling off after the 8th, and we started to slow down. We did run an 1174 with a 0 at 114 miles an hour. So it was a little bit slower and a little bit faster than some of our passes yesterday. So we're right in between passes yesterday, and our mile an hour is a little bit down at 114. Well, about 1 or 2 mile an hour down, but we are competing against a headwind, so it's gonna have a big effect on this big Impala. Let's go review some weather data and see where we're at, but we're probably gonna dial, if we ran a 74, we're probably gonna dial a 73 and just run balls to the walls. But let me go check some weather data and we'll get back with you. Next pass should be in about an hour and a half, so that'll place us about 2:30 here on Sunday. Hopefully we make it more than one round. All right, guys, we just got paired with a orange Corvette from, I don't know, 73-ish, 76 maybe. It's running a little over a second faster than us, so it'll be an interesting race. little nervous, I want to win at least one round this weekend, so really want to win this one. We just got a track shut down here. They're flashing red. Might have an oil down or something, so we're gonna go ahead and wait. Get back with you when the track opens back up here. Track is open. We're gonna pull into the burnout box. Oh my God, guys. You're not going to believe this. Let's get back to the pit and I'll run you guys through the time slip. Alright, I had a 029 light, which is an improvement, but I can still do better. I know it. The other guy, our competitor, had a 107 light, which is, that's really late. So I had him already on the tree. I already had him on the tree. My 60-foot 168, 7.4 in the 8th, which is picking up some speed according to our last time. And we did 1173 with a 0 in our quarter mile. What did we dial? An 1173, and we ran dead on with a 0. So that means I gave the other guy a 29 thousandths package to try to beat. He dialed a 42 and ran a 46, which is slow, and he had that 107 light, so I had him every step of the way. I had this guy. That is crazy. So we ran dead on our dial-in with a 0, and I let out early. So that means we got to do a little calculation to see how fast we're going to go on the next run, but I believe we can do that. We can definitely do that. We're going to have to do some major calculation to figure out what we're going to dial on the next run, but we'll get there. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It's not very often that I get to beat somebody to the starting line, just because my car's so slow. Usually we're right there with each other, right? But this guy was way behind me, so that was really cool. On to the next round. We finally won a round after Friday, nothing, Saturday, nothing, twice, and now Sunday we finally won a round. So we're pretty happy with that. Let's go collect some weather data and figure out what we're going to do there, and then we'll do some math to try to decide what we're going to dial on the next round. I'll see you guys in the staging lanes. We are in staging, a couple cars away from the burnout box again. We got paired up with the guy that we lost to yesterday, except now we're in different lanes. So he's on the right, I'm on the left, as opposed to yesterday. But that's all right. It's going to work out, because this way he can win one yesterday, and then I can win this one today, right? So that's fair. We're going to go ahead and see what this is. He's like a 73, Mopar-ish, Mopar thing. I don't really know my Mopars that well, but nice looking Mopar, nice guy. But we're gonna go race him, and hopefully we win this one. That way we're even, right? He gets one, I get one. That's only fair. So we're gonna pull into the burnout box here in about a minute or two, and then we'll get started with our run. I'm still jacked up and confident since I won the last one, so pretty happy for that. Alright guys, check out this time slip. We dialed an 1172. We ran an 1172 with a 2. Our light on the tree, 004. We had a 6,000ths package on that run. That is ridiculous. And the other, our competitor, he had a great pass too. He dialed the 68 and went a 68 with a 4. So that's 4 thou. And he had an 11 light. So he had a 15,000ths package, and I still beat him with my 6,000ths package. What a race. What a race. Our margin of victory, 0.009. 9,000ths of a second I finished first. That was awesome. Oh my goodness. How much fun is that? All right. Next round, we're gonna dial a 71. Let's go collect some weather data and we'll get back with you guys again. Well folks, there's only about 14 of us left here in this class, and we got paired up with a guy that's running 11 seconds just like us, 11:10 or something like that. We got booted to the right lane, and we are round robin, so we're just banking pass after pass after pass now. I've got I've got some confidence. I'm on cloud 9 after our 6,000 package last run, so I'm on cloud 9 right now, and I've got a lot of confidence that we can do something with that. So let's go up here and get into the burnout box, and we'll get back with you. With a 5, way slower. We ran a 72 with a 0 last pass, so we went 45,000 slower this pass. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. The other guy, well, he didn't. I don't know. It was close. He didn't have the best pass either, but it was just enough to be a little bit better than us, and that's how it's gonna go sometimes. So, all right, in the trailer we go. And with that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the Mickelson Racing channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. It's right here in the corner of this video. I appreciate your guys' comments. I appreciate you guys following along, and we'll see you next week on the Mickelson Racing channel.